And had a problem with the sewer line, and she's up to spending $35,000 already on replacing the sewer line. And so now that made her think that probably she needs
camera on, yes, so you can have a look. I just wanted to show Evan. He's also interested in it. Let's see.
I think it's really interesting.
Okay, so here we're going along, and it's recording now. Can you see? Now come behind. Come here. Yeah. Can you see? Yeah. So we're going in the drain now. And there we go. It looks just maybe like cobwebs. Can you see there? That's kind of funky over there. What is that? That's not cobwebs. Is that cobwebs? Maybe bubbles. Oh, it's bubbles. Okay. There's just a lot of grease you can see inside of the drain. Sometimes you get stuff on the head of the camera. This is all grease. That's all grease because this is probably the kitchen drain. Nothing serious yet. Yeah.
It seemed like the tub was drainage.
Yeah, that'll be a complete different issue.
Okay.
You know, that could be a tub drain issue.
Yeah.
But basically, what this is going to do, this is not
going to tell us the sewer.
The main sewer. This is not the main sewer clean out.
Okay.
This is a clean out probably for the kitchen.
Okay.
But this is a brand new state-of-the-art equipment, and it can go through the kitchen drain into the main. The old one never used to be able to.
Oh, good.
So,
because it's smaller?
Yeah, he's probably should have a large 4-inch clean out in the front of the house.
Okay.
One going towards the house, one going towards the street.
Okay.
That is the way you save yourself from having huge headaches down the line.
Okay.
So we can locate it out in the street, and then the new homeowner can put them in, and that'll be a huge upgrade, you know, and help him if he ever has stoppages or anything. Here we are, we've still got no issues. This is probably still all a 2-inch line. We haven't even hit the 4-inch yet. I don't think. Actually, we might be in it. Going through all the turns. We all still look good. No issues. No issues.
So at this moment, are you recording this?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Yes. And it's listening to our voice. So.
Oh, okay.
Be careful what you say. And the buyer's happy. And the seller. What about from the...
This will tell us if there's any tree roots or lines that are broken and crushed, right?
Yep.
And then to dig out the whole driveway.
So that 83 right there on the bottom,
yes,
that's 83 feet you've
from
already
here.
gone in?
Yeah.
Good.
With the old camera you could
So
never have got in this far.
So good.
Yeah.
Great. So if it's all clear, then it's nice.
Okay, so here you can see the pipe transitioning from ABS, which is the plastic, to the clay.
Okay.
And you see the red clay there? It's starting to transition.
So that's just a different...
We have a little bit of water sitting at the bottom over here. Nothing, I don't think, too serious.
Okay. So where we're seeing the water is the bottom of the drain, right?
Yeah. Now, we could have a bit of a problem here, because we've probably got a bit of a belly.
Okay.
Now, can you see this water sitting over here? It's not letting us see how bad the belly is, but the camera is about this big, the head, and you can see it's fully under the water.
Right.
And now it's
So it
hitting,
went down into,
it's hitting the head of the clay pipe, and we might not be able to get past it. So let's locate where this is. It's not a serious problem. You know, I've seen a lot worse bellies. There's definitely a little belly there. And the pipe might be a little bit offset. And because we don't have cleanouts in the front of the house like I was telling you, it makes it nearly impossible to push past it. So just imagine I've pushed this thing in 95 feet. I don't have much leverage left.
right.
If there were cleanouts in the front, it would be boom. You understand? So let's locate where this is, and then see.
Pause.
Now, put the location device on that. The button makes the signal go.
Signal, so now you can get your locator.
Yeah. Now the only problem is if I can't get past that joint, I can't tell her if there's any issues obviously a few feet away until it gets to the city.
Right.
So there's still several feet of her responsibility beyond where I am now.
Okay.
So take that into consideration.
Okay.
If George puts in the clean out, then we'll be able to camera the rest of the line.
And he's cutting that George.
Oh yeah.
I see.
So
So you're
it's a little,
90 into it now?
yeah, 93. Yeah. So as you can see here, it starts to get into a little bit of water, and I'm hitting the edge of the pipe. You see, this is the clay pipe.
Yeah.
It's got muck on the end of it. Try and get that muck off. So here's the clay pipe.
Yep.
I mean, here's the ABS pipe, and here's the clay pipe. Muck on the end of this one.
Yeah.
It's just going under and.
The picture's bad because there's stuff on the lens. I can't get it off.
Right.
I mean, there's stuff on the lens, but you can see the clay pipe in the distance. I can't get this stuff off the lens. I'd have to remove the whole thing and clean it out. Probably going to get more in the lens. Could you flush the toilet a couple times?
Do you want me to?
Please. Thank you.
Leave the water going?
No, I want to just try to clear the lens.
And it might float it enough to put it on too, huh?
Yeah. I wish we could.
Leave the taps running for a little bit.
I wish I could get past this, because then I could get right into the city to make sure there's no problems in the city section. Or just before the city, because she's still responsible.
Yeah. Inside the house.
I can't get past it. Which means
Now, are you
it's
seeing, is that right there, him flushing?
Yeah.
We see you're flushing.
so it did clean off the lens quite a bit.
And this is being videoed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so get a DVD. You can
Excellent.
hear everything you say.
So there you can see, look. The disc joint is pretty bad.
I
Look.
see that.
Here's the ABS, here's clay.
Yeah. I see
So the
light.
disc joint is pretty bad.
Okay,
It's not negligible. That's why the camera can't get past it.
okay,
You can clearly see it.
yeah.
The pipe has come apart,
Which means that big stuff might get lodged there.
which means George needs to put clean out in
Okay,
right there before the driveway. So it's not it's a little bit worse than I thought.
okay.
Okay?
See the flushing.
Thank God it's not under the house.
I know. That really does make sense. That really does make sense.
Yeah, so the ABS and the clay has definitely come apart.
So do you mark that spot for George?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you can have a clear picture of it. And that's why the water is sitting there.
Okay.
So,
So do you think that the pipe fell, or do you think that it just...
well, you have ground movement in California
Okay.
the whole day, even if you can't feel it.
Okay.
You know, nearly every single house.
Hello.
I'm off the phone now. Sorry about that, if anybody needs to get into that.
Okay, so let's go mark it for them.
Wow. 95 feet. Very cool.
So, overall, it's good.
Overall, good news. I understand her concerns.
You know, whenever you
very rare full socket. So it's the best in the industry. It's just the one thing that's the best at diagnostic camera stuff.
So if Elijah would have, what he's got of a rigid thing is just a locator.
He doesn't have the camera.
Yes,
The recorder's on, so if I'm rapping, okay, just be careful what you're at.
Has it been on the whole time, the recorder?
Yeah. So let's...
You don't pause it.
Huh? You can if you want. Let's go back a few feet and then locate it now. Because it looks like it's kind of turning here. 91 feet. Let's locate that in the dirt. Make sure the height, the depth is right, and then we can roll. You show this to the camera, this I can do. You do it with the hands on the table, it's no problem. What's the right thing coming? What you do? You cut it out. Those are to give a right depth to the plumber who's going to be doing digging.
Yeah. You gotta know how far it's gonna go.
Yeah, because that's using the estimate. The deeper, every foot is grand. The difference between 3 foot and 6 foot is a lot of digging and shoring off the ground, you know, for danger, for like, see there's that bend there, maybe that thing was jacking me up. So let's go try now and see what depth reading we get, and then we'll know if that 6 feet was right in the street. When I'm with Garen, if Garen learns a little bit, he has 2 oaks, the one with the walkie-talkie at the camera.
Restaurant.
Discrepancies in the depth there.
Hey Manuel, it's Deanna. I talked to Steve and he says that there are 2 separate water meters. I mean, 2 separate water bills. So I think maybe, who knows, you may have already figured it out already. But he does say that you can see the different water bills. Talk to you later, bye. Okay, so when I came here for the physical inspection on the weekend, I didn't have the permit report with me because my PC had not printed it out.
No problem.
My stuff. So then I go back to my computer after we take an inspection on Saturday and I go, how could we have a clearance?
Oh, guys, been working through groups right next to each other now.
Oh, so that one? Okay, so then another thing.
Every 4. 12. It's about right. The problem is, don't forget the clean out. You're in a clean out over here, which is a 3 inches off the ground. So this clean out you can't count.
Basically, it should be 2 feet.
So 3 feet rough.
So 3 feet rough.
Yeah. Plus you got ground. Don't forget. Look, where I'm standing here and I'm standing here.
I understand.
Hold it.
Understand.
So 3, maybe a little bit of a drop down there.
So what was the interference?
Well, I don't know. There could have been some electrical interference or something. Let me take a picture of it.
Of that.
Yeah, it has the ability to take a picture. Let me show you. It's like a standing picture. Yeah, there's some type of drop there. That's why it's dropping to 5 to 6 feet. Yeah, I have an ability to take a picture of this. Watch, press this button here. So when you have the video, you'll have a standing picture as well. Yeah,
Give
saved.
it a little bit. There. Right before.
Oh, the water sitting.
Water sitting.
Take one of this as well.
What's that there?
What?
On the raft.
Grease, schmutz.
No, on the. Is that the pipe there?
Yeah, that's just schmutz on the pipe.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's why there's quite a big drop. You've got that bend over there. There's a duck, is she? So everything looks good besides that one little situation over there. This camera went down a 2-inch drain all the way 90 feet. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Don't have to clean that off.
What do you mean? No, it's fine.
He uses the cleanest rag in the country. You know, he uses clean. Sounds like a surgeon. Freshly washed towels.
Those towels come from this company buys them from Vegas hotels and then cuts them up and cleans and sells them in Los Angeles. So these towels were probably like the most expensive towels originally.
Oh.
Yeah. They go to all the hotels in Vegas. Because you know the hotels can't have them when they're old.
Yeah.
Once they get a few months old, they get rid of them.
Yeah.
They don't care. It's a pretty big company.
And you wash them all the time?
No, I throw them away because sewage. I can't. Otherwise, I'd have to have my own washing machine. I don't want to put it in to wash it with people's wash. You know.
Sure. This is this is a freshly washed towel.
Yeah. That big box in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
$25
So they don't
box.
just crash to you. That's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, it was obviously probably a $50 tile originally.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Stop the recording.